Yes, sir. 20 bucks. A very warm good evening to all the participants of today's webinar, Sambhashane webinar. And today we have got a very distinguished and interesting personality from our own department. And my best friend, Mr. V.D. Dhirendr Sudev, retired Assistant Commissioner and a 1988 batch recruit as inspector. And we have traveled, I worked with him in so many places in Bangalore and customs, Chennai, various places. He's got a very interesting profile. So Sudev was born on December 4th, 1962. And to his father's father and mother is Sushila and Devraj. So in fact, the name Sudev has got the first name Sushila is SU and father's name Devraj is DEV. So that is Sudev. So it's
very nice.
Very interesting. Yes, sir. So just like sir also. So and he entered into the sports arena at the age of 15. He actually first started as a tennis player, lawn tennis player in hard court. And he, at the teenage itself, he has faced Ramesh Krishnan, the likes of legends like Ramesh Krishnan. And he was trained by Chatterjee, and later on he joined the National Institute of Sports, NIA in Patiala. And later on he switched over to athletics, 800 meters and 1500, where he identified himself. That was going to be his field. And he became within a short span, he became a famous sportsman and a good athlete. So he retained the title of in Karnataka on national levels. First he joined BEML. He's an engineering graduate by profession from BMS College. And one of his classmates is our 1987 batch, Mr. Surendra Kumar. He's also retired AC. So we are all, he joined in 88. Before that, he was in BEML. Then later on, he joined our department. So BEML's lost his gain of Central Excise and Customs. So he retired, and even after retirement also, Mr. Sudev has been an active sports person, a fitness expert. He has his own gym, which is situated in Kempapura, Bangalore, where he trains young people for fitness and athletics and others and other fields. And he's a very, very, very nice gentleman, very soft-spoken and very highly disciplined person. People who have worked with Mr. Sudev knows his nature, and very good colleague to work with. And he's been keeping fit even after retirement also. He's been very, very active. And he has trained some of the senior officers' children also who have done very well in marathons and athletic events. And even he retired in the month of December 2022. And every year we could see Sudev on either national events or international events or departmental CRSB events across the country. And he's a very pleasing and very polite and pleasing person. And today we are very happy to have him on this webinar show, Sambhashane. Sir Narayan Swami sir, I would request anything sir would like to talk a few words, then we can formally invite our
Vasu, thank you for the detailed introduction, and we are really proud of our officers who have excelled and achieved at national and international level, particularly in the sports field. Unfortunately, we didn't have opportunities to recognize them, listen to them, and bring them on the mainstream. Sudev, we are really blessed to have you today, and
thank you
we
so
are
much
eager to listen to you. And I also want to request you come on board and help us in organizing some sports events, talent spotting,
definitely
coaching
sir.
event.
Yes.
That is what we request you.
Yes sir, definitely I will do that sir.
Yeah, thank you, Sudev.
So with this,
thank you so much
sir. Thank you, sir. Now I request the stage is yours. So you can tell about your background and over to you, Mr. Sudev.
Thank you so much, Vasu, for the kind words of
of introduction. Good evening to one and all. At the outset, I would like to thank Sri Narayan Swami sir, Sri Kodandam sir, Sri Vasudevan, and all the members of Sambhashane. I mean, all the members of
Samprabha.
Samprabha for giving me an opportunity to speak today. I am not a regular speaker, and therefore I apologize in advance for any shortcomings.
You are a man of action on the field, so don't worry.
So I would not bore you with my achievements, but I would take you through my journey from my early days. I was raised in KGF, which was known popularly as Little England those days. My father was the chief engineer of Nandidrug mine, and my late mother was a high school teacher in St. Joseph's Convent, KGF. I was the second son among four sons born to my parents. And I come from a family where education, discipline, and sports was deeply valued. KGF was a beautiful country town, and we had a lot of opportunities to play games like table tennis, badminton, golf, billiards, etc. Our club facilities were excellent, and it came at a reasonable price also. My first love was actually tennis and not running. I was the junior tennis champion in KGF in 1978-79. And during 79, I was doing my second year PUC in first grade college KGF. And at that time, we had our annual college sports meet. I just like that took part in the sports meet for the fun of it. And I came first in 800 and 1500 meters. This was a turning point in my sports career. Seeing my potential as senior, seeing my potential a senior friend of mine, he offered to coach me, and I started training under him. Then 2 months later, I took part in the Bangalore University meet, which was held in St. John's ground, that is at Bangalore. Looking at the athletes from Bangalore who were dressed in track suits and good running shoes, and they had spike shoes to race, I was a little nervous and scared. But then, and I was a novice. I did not know anything about athletics. I just warmed up with a formal shirt and formal pant and ordinary canvas shoe. And once the race started, I ran barefoot with just the vest that was given to me by my college and running shorts. But to everyone's surprise, I came first in 800 and 1500 meters with a good timing. And this timing and these certificates helped me, along with my tennis certificates, to get a seat in engineering. I had got only 74% in PCM, which was not good enough for me to get a seat. So I joined BMS College of Engineering, Vasangudi. It was a pride for me, as my father also studied in BMS College of Engineering, and it was a reputed college and a prestigious one too. And it was not going to be easy for me because my parents lived in KGF and I had to move to Bangalore. But fortunately for me, my elder brother was doing his engineering in RV College and he was staying in the hostel. So both of us decided to stay together by taking an accommodation. So we took an accommodation in Theosophical Society, which was on St. John's Road. So my day would start at 4:30 a.m. in the morning with a run, then a hurried breakfast, and I would cycle all the way to BMS College. The college timings were between 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. and ours was an integrated annual system and not semester system. So after my classes, I would rush back to the society, cook my lunch, eat my lunch, rest for a while, and cycle all the way to Kantirva Stadium, where I was being trained by Mr. Purushottam Rai. And after my training, I would cycle back home, prepare tea, have a cup of tea, study for a while, then cook dinner and go to sleep. On an average, I was cycling between 35 to 40 kilometers a day and running between 12 to 18 kilometers a day. So life wasn't easy. Life was a combination of discipline, determination, and dedication. Like all sportsmen, for all sportsmen, injuries is a part of life. So in the year 1984, just prior to my state meet in Mangalore, I tore my hamstring muscle. And the doctor asked me to take complete rest, and he said the tear is a little severe and you may not be able to run like before. But I did not lose heart, and I was determined to get back to my winning ways. And the bad thing was I also lost a year in my academics. So it was a double blow for me. However, because I lost a year, I had to move to KGF. So that was a positive thing. I stayed with my parents, and then I took complete rest. I underwent treatment for my injury, recovered, and started training all over again. And that year, that is in 1984, December, BGML, Bharat Gold Mines Limited, had their annual sports meet. And they had an event, open event, which was the 1,500 meters. I took part in that and I came first. This gave me some confidence because I hadn't raced for almost a year and I still managed to win. Then, encouraged by my father, I took part in the Karnataka state meet in Kantirva Stadium in the year 1985 January. Damodar was the hot favorite to win the race. He was an international athlete who had just returned from Moscow after winning a silver medal there. So it was difficult for me to win. However, I took part, and to everybody's surprise and astonishment, I came first in 800 meters with a new state record, defeating an international athlete. But the sad thing that happened was he did not attend the victory ceremony. That's when I just thought of my father. My father would always say, when a person wins a game, it shows part of his character. And when he loses a game, it shows all his character. So this was a lesson for me also. And one has to be gracious in defeat and humble in victory. And after this achievement, I got a seat in NIS Sports Hostel. And the experience in Sports Hostel was totally different. Like we had timely, nutritious diet. I trained under national coach, Mr. V.R. Bidu. Then we had excellent training facilities, and a sports medicine doctor would take care of all our injuries. And also we were given complete running kit, right from tracksuit, shoes, spike shoes, shorts, and things like that. So our duty in the sports hostel was to train hard and perform. In the year 1988, February, I received an appointment letter from BML KGF. So I was happy. I had to quit the sports hostel and was happy to shift to KGF because my parents lived there. Initial days were wonderful in BML. I was training well and I was sincere to my work also. But after a couple of months, they insisted that I concentrate more on my work rather than my sports. So it was quite frustrating. To me, running was like a cigarette to a smoker. So I started applying everywhere. And fortunately for me, I got in Central Excise, Bangalore in the year 1988, October. I joined as an inspector and I was sincere to my office as well as sports. And in the very first year, I became double gold medalist in 800 and 1,500 meters. And from 1988 till my retirement, that is till 2022, I was active with sports. And I could withstand the physical and mental pressure from the department just because of sports. Sports taught me punctuality, discipline, and how to accomplish my goals. So I applied the same strategy there. And then for the department, in addition to 800 and 1500 meters, I have ran 4 into 100 meters, 400 meters, 4 into 400 meters relay, 3000 meters steeplechase, 5000 meters, 10,000 meters, 5 half marathons, 2 full marathons, that is 42.195 kilometers, and several 10-kilometer road races. All this required a lot of determination, stamina, and endurance. Then I was also fortunate that the department honored me with Samman Patra in the year 2008 from Central Excise. And again, I got Samman Patra from Customs in 2013. And in 2010, the Karnataka Central Excise Kannada Sangha
Kannada
honored
Sangha.
me for my achievements in sports.
Your contributions to sports.
And in the year 2012, I was declared Sportsman of the Year by Bangalore Customs.
That's excellent.
So I really enjoyed my tenure even in the department. And I have also received a lot of rewards as I was fortunate to work in preventive AIU and in SIB. So I wholeheartedly thank the department for having recognized my service in both sports and office work. Before I conclude, I would just like to tell you the incredible benefits I have gained from running. Running has been more than just a sport to me. It has been a way of life. It has shaped me both personally and professionally. Running gave me a respectable job, one that I'm proud of. Running gave me good health and a strong physique, which I continue to cherish. Running gave me extra monetary benefits by way of special pay. Running instilled in me a sense of discipline that has guided me through every phase of life. Running took me across the length and breadth of our beautiful country and even to Sri Lanka in 1982. Running has taught me humility and simplicity. From a health perspective, running has been a miracle in motion. Running helps regulate blood sugar and blood pressure. It boosts HDL, lowers LDL. It reduces overall cholesterol, burns fat, and makes you feel light and energetic. It enhances testosterone levels, improves stamina and endurance. It acts as a natural tranquilizer, promoting better sleep. It helps in blood circulation and makes you look younger. Above all, it makes you mentally and physically tougher. Running may not necessarily increase your lifespan, but I can assure you running will greatly enhance the quality of your life. As I reflect on this journey, I'm filled with gratitude. I'm ever grateful to my late parents, my coaches, teachers, my brothers, my family, my friends, well-wishers, and above all, to God.
Bogesh ಕೂಡ ಅವರ mute
Without their support, none of this would have been possible. I could not have asked for more. With these few words, I thank you for your patience, and so I conclude.
Yeah, Sudev, am I audible? Sudev,
Yes.
please tell me about your gym which you established sometime in 2002, if I remember, 2002?
2003. It was established on August 15, 2003.
15th August, yes.
Yes.
And how many people are regular and what are the facilities you are offering there? You just can tell it.
If you compare my gym with most gyms, it's a moderate gym. It's not a very big gym. I have 3 treadmills, 2 cross trainers, and 2 stationary cycles. Then I have a hack squat machine, a Smith's machine. Then I have a wall bar, which most gyms don't have because wall bar is used mostly by sportsmen. Then I have all the equipment for like bench press, then cross cable, lat pull down, and things like that. All the basic equipments to keep fit are there.
Okay. And what is the timing and how to, if somebody is interested to join or something like that, what are the timings you actually give the training there? About that you can
People
tell.
who generally come for fitness, we make them run inside the gym. But people who are interested in athletics or in any other sport, like some badminton players do come, some cricketers come, and some swimmers. So we impart the training, what is suited for a swimmer or what is suited for a cricketer and what is suited for a badminton players and things like that.
So, yeah, that's so nice. And what is the
Here I
timing?
want to add something, if Vasu permits.
Yes, sir, please, sir, why not?
See, I have a lifelong experience with him now. In fact, my son was a tennis player. To equip him properly, at the age of, say, he was in 7th standard, I used to take him to his house early morning. By 5:30, myself and my son will be there. These two guys go around up to 7 o'clock, running around the coffee board, and I will walk around. Then they will do gym. In fact, the son's quality of tennis improved much of his thing, because his was such a kind of a approach. It was not an approach, general approach, which is applicable. He was focusing on the sportsman, his ability, and to extract it what is required. So like that, the gym is not some general gym where you go for publicity. It is a gym where you make a people, you make particular sportsman. In fact, the players' attitude will change, approach will change, humility will come. More than anything else, he will be excelling in the focusing on that game, because he would have taught everything what is required, whatever may be the game. He was a master. In fact, I owe a lot of things. I was telling, even my grandson, I have to take you. I have done this for nearly 6 years with him, early morning, John's. And it was a very pleasure. The whole of Coffee Board was better known to me than my area. Then you can imagine. That's the influence Sudev has. Sudev is kind of a person. See, every Sunday we used to go to GKVK. They will run for 18 to 20 kilometers. The whole gang was there. And they will simply disappear. I used to take my cycle. With my son, he will escape. Where they go, I could not locate. And after 2.5 hours, they will come. You see the amount of strength they have. That kind of endurance he gives. There, we should appreciate his psychological support to the humanity he is giving. He is not like just any other gym, any other runner. It is not that. He gives a kind of a psychological, this one, advantage, where your real sportsmanship can come out. Even today, early morning, 5:30, my son is in the tennis ground, whatever may be his job, because of Sudev. So here, we are able to, we are from the beginning a kind of a disciplined family. But I saw much more discipline in him as far as achievements are concerned. He's totally focused. Not only him, whoever is trained under him, he brings up to that. So this is how we have a huge longing for his cherished career. I feel lucky. I told him, even my grandson will start running with you now. That is the type of person he is.
Thank you so much, sir.
He's like a Dronacharya, sir. He's like a Dronacharya.
Oh my God, thank you.
Me and Sudev, we have had on-field, we have played cricket together for whenever it was initiated by our late commissioner member Sudhir. AP Sudhir was the commissioner here. In 1997, he started this Surendra Cup tournaments, where all the commissioners from Mangalore, from Belgaum, from Mysore, all commissioners, Bangalore 1, 2, 3 customs, DR, everybody we used to meet annually, and we used to have this event or a festival, I can say, in Madiwala quarters. We used to play the Surendra Cup. So it was a very, very competitive, this one. We used to have in Mysore also, Belgaum and Mangalore. I and Sudev represented Bangalore 1, Bangalore Customs also. We have played together and we played against each other also. So whenever we were playing together, when Customs Preventive, Sudhir sir used to say, here comes the duo, Sudev and Vasudev. So whenever I was bowling and Sudev, we used to take most of the catches, and very good athlete also. We have been having a wonderful time on the field. Cracking one-liners and joke, and a very nice time we used to have, and a very, very amiable and cordial atmosphere we used to have. Very nice person to have Sudev as a teammate. And I can say he's a Dronacharya because he has done it. Though he's not advertised, he has done it.
I'm overwhelmed, Vasu. Thank you so much.
And one more thing I would like to share at this moment is, Sudev's aunt is his paternal aunt. I think his father's elder sister, I think. Am I right, Sudev?
Yes, yes.
Elder sister, Mrs. Saraswati Anandan, was my headmistress when I studied in the primary school from class 1 to class 4. And just like Sudev or Sudev's dad, she was a very strict disciplinarian and upbringing and taking care of the children, all the children in the school. She was so meticulous and disciplined, at the same time very kind. And much later, after I joined department, Sudev told me that my aunt was the headmistress there. I made it a point to take my children, Swati and Sairam, to Sudev's aunt's house. And she was so happy that after 35 years, her student, Vasu, brings his family and introduces children. Even now, my children remember that Vasu has introduced his school headmistress, primary school headmistress, to them. So she was, I will never forget her, because whatever discipline I have, Madam Saraswati Madam, Sudev's aunt, has played, her contribution is much, because that is the formative stage, first standard to fourth standard. It has a bearing on our conduct and demeanor in whole life. So that was the important phase of my life where Sudev's aunt has played a very big role.
Sudevji,
Thank you.
there was
Vasu.
an incident when you were away from Bangalore. Some commissioner saw you and running early morning. Can you extend that incident? He had heard that when you are running somewhere, they say, who is that person, like that commissioner recognized, and you are brought back to Bangalore. Some incident some people were telling. Is that true? If it is true, can you explain us?
It is not true, sir. But when I was posted to Gadag, I was running between Gadag and the nearest place, which was around 20 kilometers from Gadag. So I used to run on every Sunday. I used to run around 40 kilometers, because that was the year I ran the marathon.
So you are practicing there.
Yeah, I was practicing.
Great. 40 kilometers to train up every day is something unimaginable.
No, sir, that was
Others who have
once a
been
week.
with him can ask this one you can exchange. But just raise your hand. Our technical team will unmute so that you can speak. Lakshmisha has raised his hands. You want to speak, Mr. Lakshmisha?
Welcome, Lakshmisha.
Probably is not aware of it. Let him in the raised hands. Others, I think our Sujit sir is there, Dr. Sujit sir. Today, we welcome you, sir. Very happy you are supporting us. This small work which we are doing. You have been very kind enough to come and be part of this venture very regularly. Our earlier speaker, Varaprasad, is also there. Our Bellari is there. Venu is there. Holla, Murli. Plenty of friends have come who have shared the services with our beloved friend, Sudevji. Anybody wants to speak, please let us know and we will allow you to speak so that we will exchange and extract more information, because he is always a speaker with a low profile but a runner with a very highest profile. So we have to make him speak. Rajinikanth is on. Come on, Rajinikanth.
Yeah, sir. Sir, he is not only a runner, but he is a very good teacher also. And I have a small experience with him, sir. So in 2000, one day I was talking to him. So I told him that so I am unable to go for everyday exercise like that. Then he inspired me that the exercise is very important. You should do it every day. So you start, so you go for 1 week or 1 month or so. So everything will become normal. So you can resume your exercises. That is how he inspired me, sir. So he is inspirer. Particularly, I love athletics. So he is one such person in our department who encourages. He himself is a great athlete.
Thank you.
And as I told earlier, with Kodandram and Vasu, one day I was asking him, so it is for the benefit of other viewers. So one day I was asking him, in a lighter vein, I was asking him, so going to Yelahanka and come back. He said maybe it was in 2000 or 2001 or so. He said I can go to Yelahanka, I can go by jogging and come back. I may take 2-3 hours. So that was his spirit. So he has got so much of endurance.
Right.
He's a great guy.
Actually,
Sudev,
all of us should make fitness our actual life
priority.
partner.
Priority.
Yeah,
Priority.
and you had also told me about the diet.
Yeah. Sudev, my wife also was one and she
Remember
wants to
very
ask
well.
about the
You
diet.
told me about diet also.
Even I just want to
Please.
know about the diet that we can follow as an athlete because our son is into running and
He did his marathon
we
in
just want
Amsterdam
to
last year,
know what
2024
is the
marathon.
diet that we can follow.
Okay, madam, I'll give a specific diet to Asu. I'll prepare one and give it to.
If there is general food to be controlled while running,
Sir,
you can suggest
generally
it on the stage
avoid
here.
eating out as much as possible. Eat home food. Avoid all fried stuff like puris, bonda, bhaji, chakli, and things like that. And restrict your rice only to the afternoon. Night you can have ragi ball or chapati or whatever.
Millets.
And eat lot of dry fruits and fruits. I'm also a
Oh.
vegetarian, so I concentrate a lot on dry fruits and fruits.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Anybody else
Sudev,
can ask. People can.
Sudev,
Yeah.
at this age, see, we are all retired. At this age, what should be our food diet should be for this running and other things here? I don't run.
No,
Um,
if you're not used to running, it's better not to start running now.
yeah,
Walking is good
but
because
Walking
in
is good.
running, what happens is the impact on the knees will be twice your body weight, whereas
Yeah,
in
correct.
walking, it's just your body weight. So if you're not used to running, please don't run. Just walk. You can
Yeah.
have a normal diet for that, like whatever homemade idli, pongal, chapati, and things like that. Afternoon, some sambar, rice, and curd. Night, some chapatis and side dish. In between, you can take fruits and
do we
dry
require
fruits.
extra protein?
Oh,
Do we
you can
require
take dry fruits, sprouts.
Okay.
And if you are vegetarian, you can take boiled eggs, maybe one boiled egg per day. If you eat eggs.
Anybody
And
wants to speak? Our Lakshman Kumar ji is also there. He is going to speak to us in August on some environmental aspects as well as growing these trees at home. What is that they call? I forgot that name. That culture is going to guide us. And we have plenty of other people who can share and ask any details required from Sudev ji. Please.
if you want any
Varaprasad.
help regarding fitness, you can always be free to contact me.
Varaprasad, you can tune in, man. Come on. He has been a very good friend of you. You must be able to give more experience.
Hello.
There's a
Hello.
network. Sir.
Hello.
Good
Welcome,
evening.
sir.
Good evening.
Our Sujit sir also has opened.
Good evening. Good evening, sir. Good evening, all my colleagues.
Good evening, sir.
And I
Yes,
think, yeah, and the guest of today, Sudev, I know him very well, and it is once again thanks to our Kodandramji that he introduced Sudev to me because my son, who is now 13 years, so this was like he started showing keen interest in athletics. So that's what I was just discussing. Ramji, then he was suggesting our Sudev is the right person who can guide him. So it started with a small meeting near his place, and he was like very open to that idea that I meet him there near his house. And he took us to his gym, and it's quite well maintained. Him, a lot of people he guides them there. So whatever was mentioned, so he actually does it very meticulously. So what I found him that he started like one-to-one training to my son, and I would follow them, and he used to take him on a what do you call run in the park and even on the in nearby his house, and he used to give very valuable tips, and he was very what I found him is like very down to earth and very soft spoken, and as you all said, his concentrate, I mean, focuses mainly on the discipline part of it, so which nowadays the younger generation need a lot of it. So I think introducing my son to Sudev made a lot of benefit to me and my family, because now I think in between it was there for almost 6 8 months. We could go to him and then take his guidance. And then I think Sudev also got busy with his, I think, his personal visits abroad and meet his family also. So then we could not continue further on and off. But still, whatever the small interaction we had, I think it has taken my son very keen interest in the athletics. So I'm very thankful, and we have such a in-house talent. And I was also requesting him that you should come and speak to our officers, trainees about the fitness and all. But then, as he was saying in the beginning, that he's not a good speaker and all. But I said that you should come and speak about your experience. That itself is a lot of things for our youngsters. So, nevertheless, so he was always keen on knowing what's happening on the project, what's happening on the sports infrastructure in Palasamudram. So, I used to discuss with him. So, in that way, it was very nice of him to give valuable time. So, and we are very proud of Sudev that he's our from the department and he has done so much, I mean, achievements in his athletic career. And I could also personally see all his medals tally, which he has proudly displayed there. So really proud, and I'm very thankful to Samprabha that we have brought a very apt and a very inspiring personality today. So thank you, sir, and thank you, everyone. And this has been going so well, calling people from all walks of life, especially from our department. And it's so much of varied personalities and their interests, which actually throws up a lot to our officers who are only focused on sometimes get involved or merged in the office work. So there's so much to life more than that what actually we are. I think this is a very great forum for bringing out these things, and I'm very thankful to the organizers. Thanks, thank you, and best wishes, Sudev ji,
Thank you,
and
sir.
hope to meet you soon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. But I would like to add one thing. I did not do justice because I was forced to go abroad, and then almost 2 years I spent abroad. So maybe when we meet, I can guide your son better than before, sir.
Sure. Not an issue. I think family is first, so no problem. We'll definitely meet. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Sudev,
sir.
I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Sudev, I have a small doubt. You see, morning
Yes.
we go for walk. So morning we
Yes.
go for walk, or evening we go for, generally we go for walk. Now, doctors say, you see, it is better soil instead of cement road and tar road, etc. And where we have to walk and what type of shoes we have to use. So those
See,
gates, is it different for everybody or is it different for walk? Any other things is there like that?
definitely you have different shoes for walking and different shoes for running.
Okay.
And you should go for a shoe which is having good cushioning at the heel. And preferably when you buy a shoe, buy it in the afternoon because the leg expands a bit. So it's always advisable to use the socks and select your shoe in the afternoon. This is in
Oh,
regard to purchase of the shoe. And about walking, better to walk on soft soil. If you find grass, it's best to walk on grass. If no grass is there, you can walk on soil, but try to avoid hard pavement. Walking leisurely on hard pavement is okay, but walking brisk on hard pavement can cause pain to your legs, especially the shin
Okay.
and the knees.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you.
Anybody else wants to exchange or seek any clarification? Especially if your children are also listening and they are into athletics. Now you can open up and ask our expert who has done human achievements. Please make use of this opportunity. Parameshwar, do you have anything to share? Vijay Gallari is our another great sportsman, in addition to a great service maker. He can be tuning in. Vijay Bellari, if you are free. He is our secretary.
I forgot to mention that when I was during the later part in my department, in addition to being a participant, I was also manager cum coach, and have been even the contingent manager. So it was quite difficult managing this, and I have also been part of the organizing committee, in addition to taking part in sports.
That means side. Yeah. ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಕೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಹತ್ರ
Vijay Bellari can speak.
Bellari can also
good evening, Sudev. Nice
Good
to
evening,
see
Vijay.
you.
Thank you. Same with me. Nice to hear you.
Yeah, very inspiring talk by you about your career in sports.
Thank you.
And I, being a sportsman, we had opportunity to talk to work with Sudev in the preventive. We had a nice team. Apart from a sportsman, Sudev is a nice colleague, also nice friend, nice human being.
Yes,
I have never seen Sudev getting anger. Always smiling.
Thank you.
A marathon runner, as usual. He gets along with the team, and great teammate for me.
He's the team.
Thank you, Vijay, for your kind words.
And one thing I have to pull his leg here. Sudev's leg I have to pull. We used to work in preventive, sir. That time Sudev was in his peak, and he used to practice in the morning and all. And when we go for some search operations or anything, the moment we leave the campus, Sudev used to sleep in the car itself. So you have to see there, Sudev used to practice since morning 5 o'clock till 8 o'clock, then get ready and come to office. And he was so tired. The moment we start the journey, Sudev used to sleep. So that moment I never forget. But he used to actively participate in all our searches, and he's a good worker also. As he has already rightly mentioned, he has got Samman Patra in customs as well as in central excise. Congratulations, Sudev. Your services are well taken by all of us, and department will really miss you. As a sports fraternity, I definitely miss you. Thank you so much, Sudev, sir.
Thank you, Vijay.
Bellari, I should also thank you, because the whole of early morning till I think 4:35, we were there in our Kendriya Southern building, coordinating with Narayan
Yeah. Yes, sir. Today, Samprabha has conducted a blood donation camp, which was overwhelming and a great success.
Yes.
Overwhelming. And all the central government organizations located at Kendriya Southern participated. And especially South Commissionerate, all the divisions. I have to mention, everybody has participated and shown much interest, and especially awareness on organ donation was an extreme to was excellent, and it was more people have got benefit out of it, and
Yes.
I am very sure that most of them will take a pledge on organ
Yes.
donation.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes,
it's for the
that's
information
good.
of the listeners. June 14th, coming next month, we are having World Blood Donors Day. That is being celebrated by us in the CR building under the aegis of our President Sri Narayan Swami. We plan to have blood donation on the same time at Mangaluru also. We are planning with Dr. Somanna as heading. So all of you have to cooperate, keep that date blank, June 14th, and propagate the Sambrama so that we will make a record collection of blood donation, and we will give proper this one for our campaign of blood donation. So all of you are requested to note this date. Today's program, some more information, Vasu can exchange.
Yes,
Please.
sir. Sure. Sure, sir.
Sir, before that, I would like to thank the administration of Jaideva Cardiology Hospital,
Exactly.
where they have deputed more than 15 technicians and a doctor who were really supportive and well organized way of taking the blood. And our people never felt they are with the doctors, and blood has been taken. It was so smooth they have conducted, and much appreciation by all the participants.
All participants.
That was a good gesture by this one, Jaideva Cardiology Hospital. And as usual, our boss, our leader, our president, Narayan Swami sir was the binding force,
Yes.
and because of him, such a big events are happening. And as Kodan Ram sir rightly told, we all have to join hands. Please encourage everybody, and at least one person can bring 5 people on that day, June 14th. It should be a record one, as sir rightly told. So let us join hands with Samprabha, and let the Samprabha grows so
Yes,
that
sir.
it can give shelter to all the needy people. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Bala. Thank you.
Thank you, Vijay.
Thank you. Thank you, Bala.
Yes, sir. Sudev sir, you were also a selector for recruitment for athletics
Yes,
in
yes, I
2016.
assisted the
You forgot
department.
to tell that.
Yes, I did assist the department
Yes.
along with Mr. Sujit Kumar sir in the year 2012, if I'm right. So
No, 2016, sir, Sudev sir.
2016, that was
2016.
Recruitment, mass recruitment
mass
was done on
recruitment. Yes, that was
done in the year
that was in
2000. Mass
GKVK.
recruitment.
Yeah, I was talking about
Ah,
athletic
GK,
recruitment.
not
GKVK,
GKVK, sir, not GKVK. Sai South. Sai
I
Center.
South, GKVK, and also police grounds.
No, GKVK
Yes.
was Havaldar's recruitment.
Yes, Havalda, correct.
Sai was sports recruitment. We under the able leadership of Vinod Kumar sir, there were 26 sports persons in different categories were recruited, and Sudev was in charge of athletics, and I was in charge of basketball.
Yeah,
Basketball.
true.
Right,
Yes,
sir?
yes. Correct,
Yeah.
correct.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So nice. Thank you, Vijay. Thank you.
Sudev,
Yes, yes.
keeping aside this departmental things, I want to ask you one thing. You share some interesting incidents happened during your this athletic competitions. Some funny thing it has happened, which you would like to share.
Funny things that happened.
Yeah, something incidents.
Any of this thing.
Very interesting.
Not only funny, it could be anything.
Yeah,
I will
interesting,
narrate a small incident, not a funny thing, but this was in 1983 in the All India Inter-University meet at Mysore, where 140 people took part in the 140 participants were there for 800 meters, and we had heats, semi-finals, and finals. I came second in the semi-finals and qualified for the finals. I was one of the favorites to get a medal, but say with 300 meters to go, one of my fellow athletes stamped my foot. His spike went into my foot and came out. So I had severe pain, but yet I decided not to give up the race. With great difficulty, I completed and finished 5th. But I
That's
did
great.
not.
Give up. You didn't give up. That's what.
No, I didn't give up.
Yes, that's correct.
Rajamaga also wants to speak, I hope. His face is gleaming.
Rajashekara.
Come on, Raja.
Namaste, all of you.
Namaste.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, Sudev.
Good evening, Ravi
And I was listening to all of your experiences shared here, and I was, just reminded of our past experiences. And I used to meet you, and you used to talk to me about the music rather. And I know
Because you are still an excellent singer. So I used to enjoy listening to you.
And I was just thinking, definitely, and when you were speaking to me about the music and about certain other subtle things about music and all, I had a doubt that you would definitely listen to music, and music would have had a greater impact on your sports rather.
Yes,
Would you
especially classical music.
You used to talk to me about the classical music only,
Because
and
I was playing on the bansuri. I learned North Indian classics, few ragas like Yaman Kalyan, Malkons, Hoop. So, but when I got serious with sports, it became difficult to play on the flute as well as run. So I opted for sports rather than music, but I still enjoy music.
Yes, but I just want to, yes, it's great. It's great experience. I just want to know, does this music have any impact on the performances? If you have,
Yes, definitely, because it makes your mind calm.
Ah,
Especially classical music. It is more like a meditation.
correct. Correct. And I'm told your daughter also is a musician. I think she has learned some classical music.
Yes, she learned both Carnatic and Hindustani.
Correct.
And she is also a yoga teacher. So in England, she takes yoga classes. She's an architect. In addition to her architecture, she takes yoga and music classes.
Very nice.
Excellent. Very nice.
Yeah, this is what the experience that should be known to most of us.
Hey, Ravi, you have brought a very good dimension.
Yes.
Sports and music. Thank you.
Sir. Yes, sir. And most of the eminent sports persons and most of the eminent artists also, I have just discussed with them, especially the impact of the each field on each other. Like,
yes,
most of them have agreed, and most of them had a wonderful experiences of bringing out that mental stability through this achievement of that calmness and being chill, cool while practicing both the art. Like music is a fine art, whereas the sports is physical art.
Yes.
So we consider both of them as arts only.
Correct.
And I was just discussing this important issue with one of our this Sudarshana Kriya instructor, and I was asking him, and we had one round of Sudarshana Kriya, and we had a wonderful experience of keeping ourselves very calm and cool and down to earth like. So we were in a different world, and we achieved a kind of a metaphysical experience rather, a kind of metaphysical experience, which is, when we run, even I also used to be an athlete for some time. I ran for 6 kilometers in 19 minutes when I was second PU student for this RD period. And we were trained. And after the cross country of 6 kilometers in 19 minutes, I used to take a relief, a long breath, and I used to sleep. And I used to do that Shirsasana. Sorry, what is that? Shavasana. So Shavasana. I used to go to a level of trance. trance means
true. Yes.
your legs, your mind, your entire physical parts are at a stage where you are totally unaware whether you have the body's parts like.
Correct.
So that's the kind of experience I had when I completed 6 kilometers of cross country, and when this Sudarshana Kriya was ended, and we had the same kind of experience in just 10 minutes of course. So he was experiencing, telling us about the experiences, and I told him the experience of my cross country. He said, you could achieve this kind of mental calmness and mental stability and a kind of physical, what you call calmness in 19 minutes of running, whereas you did it here in just 5 minutes of Sudarshana Kriya. The same kind of experiences.
Yes.
So I definitely had a doubt that you would be definitely doing some kind of listening to music, or you must be into some kind of arts, so that you can bring out that kind of change in your calmness or mental stability.
Correct.
So definitely you are there.
Yes, thank you.
Yes,
Good
yes, but
observation.
I couldn't have much discussion about all these things with you at that point of time. But definitely, I had a very nice experience of talking to you, meeting you quite often as and when we were meeting there.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you so much. Huh?
Thank you.
Thank you, Gideon. Thank you.
Sudev, what have you got to tell about today's sports in our department?
Today's sports, because I have
Comparing to
not.
your time, comparing to your time till you retired, what is the present status of the sports in our department?
Because I have not, the last 2 years, we did not have sports due to COVID. And after that, I have not been in India, so I really don't have an idea.
No,
So
till
probably
your
when I
retirement,
start,
sir.
till 2019.
Till your retirement.
Yeah, that is still my retirement. There was no sports from 2020 to 2022 because of COVID. Prior to that, it was good.
But 23, shortly after retirement, we had a CRSB sports meet in Bangalore.
Yeah,
So,
I
Yeah, in
wasn't
between,
here.
we have done 2 meets here. One All India meet, one South Zone meet we have
South Zone
conducted.
meet also, yes, is correct.
Wanted to be there,
How
but
is the standard
unfortunately,
of our sports in our department? Of
Compared
late, have you heard about it or anything to say about the performances of the athletes of the department
no,
and
I'm
support by the
incompetent to speak
department?
because I haven't gone through the timings, nor I was present. I was in England at that time, so I have no idea. Probably when I attend the next South Zone meet, I will get to know.
Sure, sure.
Wonderful,
Okay,
wonderful.
okay.
And there is one question in the chat box. Srimati Kasturi Lakshmi is asking, how do you see jealousy in the field of sports when a sports person doesn't show sportsmanship? That's what she is asking.
Sir, I don't know about others, but in my blood, there is no jealousy at all, sir. Because if I lose, I'm the first to go and congratulate the person.
Yeah, I keep on telling things. There is no need to struggle to see the sky. Everybody, wherever they are, they can see the sky. It's only a defense mechanism we have. Everybody can reach that. Everybody can see the sky. That's my philosophy. From the beginning, I do agree. Jealousy has no place anywhere. We have to keep one body up. We should keep everybody up in the ladder.
And we should not compare ourselves with anybody.
Exactly. Yeah.
Comparing
Our
ourselves.
president has come. I think he can add some value now. Sir, President, sir.
Sir, actually, handling success and handling failure, both should be there, because so many people can handle success, but they don't know how to handle failure. So both should be like how to handle success and equally how to handle failure. And they should, as Sudev rightly said, you should appreciate the performance of the other competitor, because he has also taken a lot of efforts to come to that place.
Yes.
This must go into the mind of each and every sportsman. So
Yes.
then naturally, yeah, he is also, if somebody has to represent in the finals in the international or state level, he has also put in equal efforts, if not more
Correct.
equal effort to be there. So we have not seen him, but that is so we have to handle both success and failure equally, so that
Yeah,
there
we
is
should
no element of this one.
we should
Good.
take the rough with the smooth,
So
because
exactly.
life is like that. You have ups and downs. You don't always have
Yes.
ups or always have downs.
Yes.
Sir, President has anything to add, sir?
Anybody?
Anybody else? Kindly raise your hands. I think we can go for vote of thanks. Vasu, we can take further.
Yeah. That was a wonderful session. It was a lively session with our dear friend Sudev. He shared his academic achievements and his role played for the department and his vast experiences, both as a sportsman, as a department officer. Yes, because I have closely worked with him in customs and other fields also. He's a wonderful person and very, very equipoised. So I now request our Rajnikant to propose the vote of thanks to our today's guest of honor, Mr. Sudev. Over to Rajnikant.
Vasu, thank you. Sudev, thank you for coming to this session of Sambhashane, and you
Thank
made it
you.
a success today. And so I know you are a person of endurance. So
Yes.
athletics requires
Thank you.
endurance. You have both patience and endurance. So thank you very much for coming for Sambhashane, and I thank all the participants and the technical team and to the president Samprabha.
And
Thank you all.
yeah, one thing,
Thank you. Thank you.
Rajini, one thing I would like to have.
Yes.
I request
Yes.
Sudev, because Sudev was honored of traveling to be with his children. This one, so I would request Sudev to join our become a member in Samprabha and also the pensioners thing, so that there is a group which formed. The information is disseminated immediately. So the next meet is the month of June. So June we would like Sudev to be there at Nason
Yes,
building in
definitely.
Kalahari. Yeah, we'll have so formally you can become a member and we can have more sessions with this one. So over to Rajnita. Yeah.
Can I just
Thank
add here?
Sir,
Yes,
please,
sir. Yes,
sir.
sir. Please, sir.
Thanks, Sudev. You not only spoken about the sports, but how life should be led. There is a larger message you have given. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. In fact, I
Yes,
would
sir.
have loved more sports person joining this session. That could have been very nice.
Yes, yes.
Just for everybody's information, we have built world-class Olympic standard facilities in Nasin Palasamudram,
Awesome. Yes.
whether swimming pool or indoor, outdoor stadium. Lot of facilities are specifications are all from the Olympic standard only.
Yes, sir.
So I hope department will use that for conducting all India sports,
Exactly.
yeah, all India
Yes, sir.
revenue sports, all India civil services sports. I hope that will be used. Just to
Yes, sir.
let you all know.
Yes,
Okay.
great. Great.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you.
Good
Sarve
night.
janaha sukhino bhavantu.
In
Sukhino.
fact, one more point I wanted to tell you. We had a concept called Sai Center in Sai district. Sai Center means Sports Authority of India
Yes, sir.
Center in
Anantapur.
Sai district. That means I would have loved to. You see, there is a scheme in Sports Authority of India. It seems if you give 10 rooms, 20 rooms, 20 sports persons, and some facilities to them, they can train their sports persons in our facility using international standard facilities, and they will pay for it. It's part of my what do you call monetization project also. I hope at some point of time our Nasin Palasamudram does that. In the process, what happens, we'll get an opportunity to get our officers trained with international standard coaches. Plus, even if
Yes.
one person, two persons get a medal in Asian Games or Olympic or somewhere, nation and department will be highlighted. That was one of my vision for that place, but we have no control over it right now. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
everybody. Good night.
Thanks.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night. Good night.